just like all of us will be one day. This game is dead. It's So Ubisoft delays Assassin's Creed Shadows to March. It was already delayed from to November to February. So it was already delayed, and now they're delaying it again. Even though it was supposed to come out in February, now it's March. That's only a month. That's yet another month. And then once we get to March, who's to say it's like, oh, well, now it has to be delayed till June. And not only that, delayed till to March after spending an extra 20 million euros on whatever it is. Whatever it is they're doing, they had to spend another 20 million euros to do it. Ubisoft announced that it is delaying Assassin's Creed Shadow another month, another one. After it previously delayed the game from November to February. November. I was about to make a new month. November. November to February. In a post to the official Assassin's Creed account on X, or Twitter as everyone else calls it, Assassin's Creed executive producer Mark Alexis Cote stated, "We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to our incredible..." What fans? Are we talking about fans of this game? Of Shadows? Because no one really seems to be eager for it. Apart from the people who just virtue signal all the time and think that it's cool to like the newest thing. Like, oh my god, a black man in ancient Japan? That is totally a vibe. Apart from that, everyone else is like, no. Now, and dedicated teams for your unwavering support. Are you sure? Have you read anything online lately, buddy? Have you read any of the stuff online? Since our announcement in September to further refine and polish Assassin's Creed Shadows. Since November, we've been thrilled to share our progress through gameplay overviews, and the overwhelming excitement has truly inspired us. Each week has brought valuable feedback from our community. While we've already made remarkable strides, we believe a few additional weeks are needed to implement that feedback and ensure an even more ambitious and engaging day one experience. Accordingly, the new release date is March 20th. So again, get to March 20th, and it's like, oh, we gotta delay it till April. Now we gotta delay till June. Oh, now it won't be coming out till 2026. We remain committed to delivering a high-quality, immersive experience, fostering an ongoing dialogue between players and development teams. We know you're eager to learn more about Assassin's Creed. Are we? Are we really? And we're excited to share more updates. Share that more updates will be coming your way very soon. Back in September, Ubisoft announced it was delaying it, February 14th. And people were like, oh, well, isn't that funny? You know, their game, which they changed to a black man to pander during the whole Black Lives Matter crap. Like, hey, look, we're releasing a game with a prominent black historical figure. Happy Black History Month. That's what people were thinking. But now it seems like those are quashed. So now we can't do that anymore. So now they say March. So, the company explained, well, the feature, yeah, we already know that. Furthermore, the company revealed we are departing from the traditional season pass. Yeah, we already know all this crap. CEO Yves Guillemot confirmed at the end of October. Yeah. Is there anything new? Let's see. As for what the company is spending, As for what the company is spending the additional 20 million euros on, Tom Henderson at Insider Games claimed that it's for polishing the game and includes changing some of Yasuke's story and how he's portrayed in game. Fixing the architectural details, since it's set in ancient Japan and yet they were using Chinese architecture. But they just want the most authentic experience. This is what happens when they talk to people, to the professionals for advice and guidance, and those professionals are just Japanese Americans. It's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Who are just kind of they're like pushing their own narrative, like, oh yes, black people were prominent in ancient Japan. No, they weren't. Stop your lying. Stop your lying. It's like, no, they weren't. It's like with you see like the BBC and they put out like a traditional Roman family, and it was like a black guy and a white woman with a mixed child. They're like, you know damn well that's not how it was in Rome. Stop lying like that. Come on. Come on, son. So they want to talk about authenticity and, you know, giving us this like historical kind of accuracy, and Japanese architecture was instead replaced with Chinese architecture. A reenactment group, their flag was used as official flags for, I think, the military and whatever in the game. It's like, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. It's like, where did they look online to think that this was accurate information? Historically, it makes sure the game is historically grounded while fitting into the Assassin's Creed universe. The game is currently not at the stage it needs to be for release, and I'm told there have been some tweaks to gameplay mechanics and elements that are going to take some time to incorporate. The game is buggy, which is something that's traditional is Assassin's Creed series, right? Especially when they are making this transition and internal technology. Assassin's Creed Unity was very dramatic. Assassin's Creed Origins had a lot of problems at the time of launch. Dimian, no comments. Huh? 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 But are we really surprised? I mean, I think we even said that it may not even come out in February, that there might be another delay. And here we are. And I was like, oh, it'll come out in March. And notice how it's March 20th, like around the end of March. So that way, when you get to March 20th, they're like, oh, it's just a couple weeks. We're just going to release it in the beginning of April. So, isn't, actually, no, Ghosts of Yote, isn't that next year? But, I mean, it's just one thing after another with this company now. I mean, I don't think anyone can actually take them seriously as a legitimate company anymore. It's just one failure after another. Possible bankruptcy if they don't sell their company to someone else soon enough, because the games are not going to make them what they need. So this once great company is now a joke. It's now a joke, and it's almost, they could easily just make this a success. If they were truly listening to the real fans, they would change Yasuke to, a traditional Japanese guy like they were going to have in the first place. You can have Yasuke there, but not give him the prominent role. So there's that. They could have done that. But again, When they started this game, they were pandering because the whole Black Lives Matter thing was going on. You know, George Floyd, why Yasuke looks so much like George Floyd, because they were outright pandering. Like, hey guys, look, Saint Fentanyl Floyd. We all know you love him, so let me introduce Yasuke. Yeah, historical, ancient Japanese figure. He was a super cool samurai, even though he was just a glorified bodyguard. See, you buy game now, yes? Um, so I'm not surprised. And an extra 20 million euros, and for what? For what? But what can you do? As I've said before, modern gaming. You can't really expect much out of it anymore. They're not in the business to make good games. They're in the business to push agendas and pander. So, when this game comes out and ultimately fails, I mean, that probably will be the final straw for Ubisoft, and that's what's going to cause them to go out of business, or they're going to be forced. I mean, they've got Assassin's Creed Hex, so someone will buy the studio and continue the project, but Ubisoft, nope. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.